Good morning and welcome back to my channel. Today we are literally in the middle of a blizzard supposedly, and we actually got so much snow last night, which they've been saying we're going to get like 12 to 18 inches, and I did not believe them. They have been saying that the snow was going to come for so long. First they were saying Friday, then they were saying Saturday, then they were saying Saturday night, and it finally came like in the middle of last night, which today's Sunday, and it's still coming down today. So we are in the middle of a storm, and hopefully we don't lose power today. But the good thing about me is I have so many granny hobbies that don't require electricity, so even if we do lose power, there's still so many fun activities that I can do. And so since we are in the middle of a snowstorm, stuck at home, we're not having church today, I thought it'd be a fun day to do a challenge, which I've been wanting to do this challenge for the last few days anyway, and today just seems like the perfect day to start it. So today, or like maybe over the next few days, I don't know how long this challenge is going to take me, but I'm going to crochet Valentine's Day projects, which I think is going to be so fun. I'm wanting to eventually start a small business of selling my crochet items, and I feel like the best things to sell are like seasonal things, so like cute like hearts and reds and pinks for Valentine's Day, and then certain things for like springtime and Easter. I feel like seasonal things are things that people really like and is fun and will make great content for YouTube. And so I'm going to make some Valentine's Day things. I'm not sure if I'm going to start a shop yet. I feel like I'm not really ready for that, but I do want to start working up an inventory so that I can start selling things. And so I've been trying to like crochet the same thing over and over again, especially things that I enjoy to crochet. So I'm trying out some new patterns and working them and trying to see like what I enjoy to crochet, because I definitely do not want to sell things that I don't enjoy making, because then it's going to be a burden to have to get those orders done, and like I don't really think anyone's going to buy anything at my shop anyway. But I think it'll just be so fun to make stuff, and eventually I do want to go to markets, because I think you're more likely to sell things at like craft fairs and markets and things. But for now I'm just building up an inventory because I really don't have a lot of crochet stuff. I usually just crochet gifts for people and then give them away, and so I don't really have a portfolio or an inventory of crochet items. So I'm going to start with Valentine's Day, since Valentine's Day is coming up. And so I was thinking of doing like bookmarks, because I do plan on like selling lots of bookmarks, since that's what I love is reading. And like my social media is going to be geared towards crochet and reading. And so a huge part of my following should be like book lovers. And so bookmarks and like book sleeves and all the book stuff. And then also maybe make a plushie. I want to try to make a plushie today. I don't know if I'll be able to or not with the yarn that I have. I really wanted to make a sweater because I don't have anything to wear for Valentine's Day, and I thought it would be so cool to make myself a sweater. But first of all, that's probably going to take forever, and then second of all, I don't really have the yarn, and obviously we're in a snowstorm, so I'm not able to go to the store and buy yarn. Probably not a sweater, but definitely like a plushie, bookmarks, and then maybe like another like random object, maybe a few other random objects. I don't know, but I'm so excited. I can't wait. I saved a few things to my Pinterest board of crochet things, and I think also these coasters would be really easy to make, so I'll probably do that as well. But then I want to do like one other random thing. So I have like a tic-tac-toe board, a pot holder, which would be fun. The only thing with that is I do not have cotton yarn, and acrylic yarn would not work for doing its job of being a pot holder, but I still might make one anyway for like more decoration. A beanie, which would be fun, although I probably wouldn't wear it, so there's probably no point in doing that. And then like a cup cozy to put over like your coffee mug or whatever, or not mug, but like a coffee cup. And then this cute little chicken, a Valentine's Day chicken, which I think would be cute. I think a lot of people would love that, like love to buy that, but I don't know if I love it, so I might try to find like a different plushie. There's also a heart keychain that would be really easy to do, so I might do that. I don't know. I have options, and I just need to figure out what I want to do first. I do think the coasters would be the easiest thing. I've actually been making like these cat coasters, which are so cute, and I love them, and they're just so easy to do. I've made 3 so far. Well, I've actually made 4. I made 2 pink ones because I want to do like an all pink set, but then I have like these fun colors, and I just think they're so cute, and I can't wait to make more of these. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and maybe make some heart-shaped ones, because I think that'd be fun. So I'm going to make a set of like maybe 5 to 10 even, probably just 5 for now, maybe even 3 depending on how long they take me. And I do plan on timing myself with all of these projects, because if I do end up selling them, I have to try to price them, and that depends on how long they take me. We'll see if I get to that part or not, but I definitely do want to time myself just to see how long it takes me to do. I think that'd be fun. Let's just go ahead and get started with this crochet heart coaster. How fun. Okay, so these are the options that I have for my coasters. I have this yarn, but this is not going to work a lot. This might be one coaster only, if that. So I might make one like this because I do love these colors, but probably not do like a whole set of that because I don't even think I could. And then I have this pink, which I love this pink color. And then I have this red. The only problem is that they're not the same kind of yarn. So I don't know if that would pose a problem or not. Probably not. But those two look pretty good together. This one's like more like shiny. So I don't know if we'll do that because I also have this red, which isn't like really a real red, but it's more of the same kind of yarn as this. So those might look better together. I could obviously work with like all three of them as well, which is what I'll probably do. But that's what I'm working with. I'm so excited for these coasters and to get started. So this pattern does seem really easy, but I still somehow made a mistake because this is what mine looks like right now. Not looking too good. And this is what theirs looks like. So I must have made a mistake. I'm going to restart. I also forgot to set my timer anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and set a timer and see how long this takes me. But I'm also going to be more cautious and actually like make sure I'm counting good and not making mistakes. Because I know like one time at the end of the round, it didn't seem like I counted the right amount, but I just continued going anyway. So this time, if I make a mistake, I'll go back and redo it, which I don't always do, but sometimes I do. That's what I'm going to do now. Back to the same part again, and it looks much better this time. So this is the center of the coaster, which is just a cute little heart. I did make mistakes in the first round because I finally realized what I was doing wrong in the second round and why it looked so wonky the first time. So the second time I make this, it's going to be so much better because I've already, first of all, learned the pattern, so I kind of know what I'm doing more, and I figured out the mistake that I was making the first time. But it looks so cute. I love it. And so far we've done 14 minutes, which is pretty much a long time. Like I thought I would be done in like 15 minutes. I don't know how long this pattern's supposed to take. And I'm also kind of a slow crocheter because I make so many mistakes and I just am not great at it. But I'm going to join my red yarn now. I have my heart. I'm going to weave in the ends. I'm not even going to count that towards my time because I don't know. I mean, it is part of the crocheting process, but at the same time, I'm not actually crocheting, so I don't know. I don't know if I'll always do that when I'm timing my projects and trying to figure out how to price them. But for this one, and for now, I'm just going to weave in the ends without the timer going. But that is the update. I love my cute little heart. Can't wait to finish it and to make a few more of these. So somehow a whole part of my video is missing. I don't know if I recorded and just ended up deleting that footage, or if I never recorded anything at all and that's why I can't find it. So I never got to show you the rest of what I crocheted that night, and so I'm going to do that now. First of all, the little coasters turned out so cute. This is the first one that I made. I really love the way that it turned out. It's my favorite one, I think. I just love the color. So there's that one. And then you have this one, which is like the two reds, which I really like as well. And then this one is the pink middle with the dark red border. And then this one has the dark red inside with a pink border. And so I really love it. I think they are so adorable, and I would definitely make so many more of these. They are so cute. And then after I made those, I decided I wanted to make a plushie, and so I searched on Pinterest to see like what I wanted to make, and I thought I would just make like a normal plushie animal, like not necessarily geared towards Valentine's Day, but then just make the colors pink and red. Cow would be really cute as like a little Valentine's Day cow. So that's what I started on that night. I literally stayed up so late crocheting that cow cow. So that is the update that I never gave you. So I will now pick up where we left off. Hello again. I wasn't able to get any crocheting done yesterday, but I did realize that my timer was still going for the cow that I was making yesterday. It said I had been crocheting for 28 hours and 46 minutes, which I didn't crochet at all yesterday. The timer was just continuously running. The day that I did crochet the other day, I was up until 1 a.m. crocheting. I definitely was not crocheting for 28 hours. And instead of just letting it go, I decided I wanted to do the math and figure out how long I actually was crocheting. And so I just subtracted the time that I found out from the time that I went to bed, because I took a picture of my projects right before I went to bed, and so it had the time already on it. That was 10 hours and 8 minutes, and then altogether that's 18 hours and 32 minutes if my math's correct, which I don't trust my own math, so who knows. But even that, I did not crochet for that long yesterday. And then I remembered a lot of that time I was just untangling yarn. And then also at other times I was like doing other things, not crocheting, taking breaks, eating, whatever. So I really wasn't crocheting that long, and I wish I would have like stopped the timer each time I took a break or whatever. But anyway, let's show you what I've made so far. So I think I already showed you the coasters. I made 4 of them. So here they are, little heart coasters. I think my favorite color combo is this one, but I just like all of them. They're all so cute. And then I got started on a Valentine's Day cow. What I've made so far is the head, which I don't know how this is going to make a cow. It looks nothing like a cow to me, but I guess with the other details it will. But here's the head, and then here's the body, some arms, and a spot for its head. So first of all, that looks huge. That looks as big as its head. Oh wait, this is the body. So how is that going to fit on the cow? I have no idea. I have no idea. We'll figure that out as we go. But that's what I've done so far. Today, I'm kind of hoping to finish the challenge. I feel like I probably won't be able to. But with the cow, all I have to make left is the legs and some more spots, which those won't take long. The longest part will be sewing stuff together. Also, I have no idea how to sew things together to make a project. I've done it before, but not very well. So I'm definitely going to try to watch some YouTube videos to figure out how to do that. But I definitely do not know what I'm doing with that, so I'm really nervous about that, and I know it's probably going to take a long time. And then the other thing that I want to make today is some like heart bookmarks, and that's probably where I'll end it. I'll just do those 3 projects, some bookmarks, coasters, and a plushie of Valentine's Day cow. And then that's probably all I'll make in this video, and then I'll end it. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do today. Hopefully I can finish it, because tomorrow I want to start another Valentine's Day challenge. I want to do a reading Valentine's Day challenge. But anyway, for now, I'm just going to go ahead and focus on some crocheting. My husband's here. He's working from home today, so I get to just be close to him and crochet and watch my show, or maybe some YouTube videos, because I kind of feel like I want to do YouTube today. But I'm so excited, and let's just get right into it. I've run into a problem. First of all, this is how far I've gotten today, and I've been working for a very long time, and this is all I've done. This is the leg, and it's also way bigger than the body, I feel like, so I don't know. Also, this is how much yarn I have left of the pink. This is it. Definitely not enough to make another leg, so maybe I'll just make like 1 pink and 1 red. I don't know, that'll probably look weird. Or I can just make a new leg plus I don't know. Anyway, this is what I got, and I'm just going to continue working. Oops. It is cute. Like, you can see that it's a leg with like the shape. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's adorable. So I'm just going to continue crocheting. I don't think we'll finish this video today, but definitely maybe by tomorrow. It is now officially dark, so sorry about the lighting, but I did get my leg almost finished. There's still like a few rows of just going around. I think 5 or 6 rounds of that, but this is the leg, and I think it's so cute. But we are really close to being out of the pink. Bookmarks shouldn't take me too long, so there still is a chance we can get this project done tonight, maybe. But if not, definitely tomorrow, I feel like, because we just have a few more things to make for the cow, and it's still pretty early in the day. It's only 6:45, so we still do have plenty of time to crochet, and hopefully I can get close to getting this cow tonight. I have a feeling I'm not gonna end up finishing the cow, but I'll at least start the bookmarks tonight. And so maybe I'll at least finish the bookmarks tonight, and then I just have to do final touches of the cow tomorrow. We'll see. I mean, crocheting takes always a lot longer than I think it will, and so we'll see what happens. But that is the update. Hello again. It is the next day. Yesterday we had so many complications with that cowl, and I decided that I'm just not going to finish that project, at least not right now, because I don't have the right kind of yarn. Probably will not be finishing that cowl ever. But also it's not that I don't like making plushies, it's just that I do not like making them with the worsted 4 yarn or whatever the weight of that yarn is. I hate making stuffed animals out of that kind of yarn. I just feel like it doesn't look as good. It takes forever. I just am not a big fan of it. So I did find some fluffy yarn. I do not have a whole lot of fluffy yarn, like at all. In fact, I have like 2 things of white, like small things, like really small, 1 blue, and then I have 1 big skein of fluffy yarn that has like a mix of colors, but it's more like yellow and pink. It looks more like Easter than Valentine's Day, so I probably won't be using that. So I still do want to make a plushie in this video. Not sure if it's going to get completed because once again I just don't have enough yarn for it. At least I don't think so. We are playing a massive game of yarn chicken right now, and we will see if I win or not. I have a feeling I will not be winning though. Hello again. This video has been all over the place, and I apologize for that. I was not expecting this week to be as crazy as it has been. We have had people coming in and out of our house because the gym, there has been a problem with the furnace or something, so we've had people like working in there, and so they've walked through our house, and like it's just been so hard to like just sit and crochet. The other day I was filming the clip you just saw where I was wearing the blue hoodie, and I was getting ready to tell you about the new project that I started, and then there was a knock on the door and I was interrupted by somebody from our church. It was so embarrassing. So I had to open the door for them, and then I never recorded after that because I was so scared of getting locked in on again. I don't think he actually saw me filming, thankfully, but I honestly have no idea, and oh well if he did, honestly. So what I was going to say in that video is I did start a new project that night. So let me just give you an update of what has happened so far. So first of all, we made crochet coasters. That was the first part of the video. It was very quick and easy. I made these like 30 minutes each, so it took me I guess 2 hours to make all of these. Probably less because the more that I worked the pattern, the easier it was to get them done. Probably like an hour and a half to make these, or less even. So that was the first day, and then that same day, Sunday, I also started making a crocheted cow plushie. I will have a picture on the screen on how far I got in that cow. I actually got pretty far. I got the head done, the arms done, the body done of the cow the first day. I think that's it. Maybe I got a spot done as well. Tuesday I didn't crochet at all, and then Wednesday came, and that's whenever we had the problem in the gym and people were coming in and out. But I just continued working on my cow. So at that point I was only making the legs for the cow, and so I started that and didn't get very much done at all before we ran out of yarn. I already had the pink leg almost finished, and then I started making a red leg, and the leg was huge. I wish I would have taken a picture or a video because it was actually hilarious, the size comparison of the leg to the body. But because the 2 yarns are not the same, the red one is a little bit thicker, it just looked horrible. So I just ripped that out immediately and gave up. I was like, I am done with this cow. It has caused me so much stress. It has not worked at all, and so I need to do something different. This is still Wednesday, and so I decided to do a crocheted bunny because I knew I had white, and I thought a white bunny would look really cute, and then I would just use pink yarn to make like Valentine's Day details. And so I started it. I only had 1 full skein of white yarn that's like still really small, and then 1 like very small, like not a lot at all. And so I started working with that. You're going to get a little bit spoiled on what I have done since then, but I made a little tail out of the first yarn, which the lighting is really bad, so you're probably not going to be able to tell the difference, but the tail yarn and then the body yarn are 2 different yarn. I don't know if you can tell. I feel like maybe you can tell. With that first one, the small one, I got the tail and 2 arms, and that's it. And then I had to start working with the other skein, and I got 2 ears, and now I'm working on the legs and the body. This is how much yarn we have left. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. That's it. So not a whole lot. And so like even in that video, I think I said I think I'm going to lose yarn chicken, and that's because I had already started this project. So I will show you where I was at that point as well. And then now I obviously have done a lot more. I think I only had like half an ear. I now have both of the ears, and I have made the legs and started assembling our actual body together, which is so exciting. However, we are going to lose yarn chicken. There's no way I can make the rest of the head and everything else with this piece of yarn. It is just not going to happen. I went to the store yesterday and I bought some yarn. I could not find the actual yarn that I used for this project. Actually, that yarn was from Dollar Tree and I didn't go to Dollar Tree. I was at Walmart, and so I tried to find yarn that matched best, but I didn't really know, and I also didn't want to spend too much money, and so let me show you what I got. So this is the white that I got, which I believe this is just like Walmart brand, maybe, I don't know, and it definitely is different than this. It might even be thicker than this, which is honestly so disappointing. Let me see, is that different? Can you even see? I don't know. I feel like it probably is a little bit thicker, but I do not want to restart a project again, so I'll probably just attach this to the end and just keep working my bunny with this white and call it a day, because I just need to finish this video at this point. We have been working on this for almost a whole week at this point, and so I just need to finish it. I haven't even started my bookmarks yet. Like, it just needs to come to a close. And so today I am hoping to finish my bunny. I honestly don't think it'll take that long if I just work on it, but that's the key. Will I actually work on it? I've been getting so distracted by everything lately, so we'll see. But I do plan on making my bunny. I did also get some pink yarn, which is so pretty, and then maybe I'll make like an outfit. I don't know, I might just make like a heart and call it a day with the pink and not go any crazier than that, since we kind of are on a time crunch here. I do need to get this video up in a week. I kind of want to get this video done filming before then so I can have time to edit it. But anyway, that is where we're at so far. I'm going to finish up my bunny. I'm so excited. It is turning out so cute. So I'm going to finish my bunny. I'll probably just make like a little heart for the bunny to hold or something. I won't make an outfit or anything. At least not today. I might do that in the future. And then I can also do my bookmarks today, maybe. At least I hope so. I don't know. I'm so ambitious. I had so many plans for what I wanted to do today. I definitely will not be able to do all that I wanted to. Like, I wanted to film another video and edit this video and finish this video. There's no way I'm going to be able to do all of that. So I just need to prioritize what's the most important. We are almost into February, and I was thinking that I wanted to do a February wrap up. So is that more important than finishing this crochet video? Bunny is looking like so far. It is so cute, but the head is going to be massive because this yarn is much thicker than the other yarn I was using, and this is only 2 rows this round of the head, and you just like repeat the row 6 times. Actually, it looks like 7 times, and I might just not do it that many times because look how big it already is. Like, it just seems like it's going to be very massive, but I also hate not following the pattern correctly because then that could also cause problems. But it's just so cute. I love it so much. I think this is my first plushie that I've made. Did I show you what I made last night? It is the cutest bunny ever. Look how cute. I love it. I added 2 pink little bows just to kind of like tie her together and make her more Valentine's Day. Apparently my camera doesn't have any storage. But I also did crochet a heart to go with it, but as you can see, it is huge, so it doesn't really go together. But it's so cute. I love it so much. I finally finished my plushie. I'm so happy. She is just adorable. I love her. And she is a little crooked in the face. I don't know. I still think she's so cute. And I made her myself. So I'm so happy. I'm so proud. I love her. I love the coasters. Now I just have to make the bookmarks, which I did try making bookmarks last night, but it was stressing me out. And so I decided to just crochet something a little bit more fun. But today I will be making some bookmarks. Maybe when I come back, I'm going somewhere today and I don't know what time we'll be coming back. So maybe not tonight, but at least tomorrow at the latest. And then this video will be done. I'm so excited because this has been a long process, but it's been so much fun. I loved crocheting my first plushie, and now I feel like I'll make a lot more of those. I just have to get the yarn, which the yarn is so expensive to get like thick yarn like that. Anyway, that's my update. I will probably be back tonight to make some bookmarks, or at least tomorrow to make some bookmarks, and then we'll be done with this video.